What is up guys, Banana Luck here and welcome back to another Watcher of Realms video. So today we're back to feature Gwendolyn. So she's the upcoming exclusive Christmas hero, and with the server reset you can see that she's on here now. And there's also a 10x drop rate for Astrid, which is also a northern fighter, which apparently is one of the rarest epic units in the game. And of course we've not had the privilege to get her yet, but today is all about Gwendolyn. So she's a healer, but a very unique one. So she doesn't actually do any physical HP healing. What she does instead is that she provides shields. So if we look at her stats wise, that's a pretty big range. Looks like a Vortex range. And HP wise, 12k, 5k attack. I think that's pretty average. But if we just take a look at her skills, okay, first one. When allies are shielded of all types, the shield can absorb 10% extra damage, and when they're below 50% HP, that goes up to 30%. So, all in all, it looks like it pairs well with her toolkit, which is providing shields, and also, with the Northern faction as well, in case you guys are not familiar. Most of them periodically grant a shield up to 30% of their max HP, and other allies can... Yep, so I think that's similar to King Haas, as well as, Isolde as well. So, all in all, it just means that all these shields actually, when they proc, they are gonna absorb much more damage with Gwendolyn on the field. And we'll take a look at her basic attack. So instead of healing, what she does is that she provides a shield. So HP based shield to one ally in range, and the shield's strength scales with healing attributes. So it'll be interesting to see like how this actually works. Like we're not sure how is it calculated max HP of both. Okay, so does it mean that if I hope it means that, if let's say her HP is 12k, then it gives a 12k shield or something, and that scales based on healing effect. I mean, that's what I'll think. And her ultimate grants a shield to ally in range, which can absorb damage equal to 60% of their max HP. Each of the surrounding allies get half of the strength lasting for 10 seconds. Okay, and that is a skill cap of 1000 at max level, and the shield strength goes up to 80%. This is likely not like 100% of her HP if we read her ultimate, because if not, that doesn't make sense. So I don't know, maybe it scales off another percentage, but we don't see that here. And then when the shield are gone for allies, the target will restore 5% of their max HP, and this goes up to 10% at max level. So I guess it's sort of a heal, but ideally you don't want these shields to break, because then you don't have anyone healing them. So yeah, I'm still on the fence of thinking whether you can just run Gwendolyn on her own, or whether you can just use her as a soul healer. But based on what we can see from the passives here, 10% HP restoration is not that much. It's almost equal to that artifact that, of defenders, which provides HP when shield is lost. So yeah. And last one, when the shields for allies are gone, deals damage equal to 10% of our max HP and inflicts freeze. And if I'm not wrong, this freeze is for pretty short duration, 0.5 seconds. So nothing interesting here. Cost wise, she sits at 18, so pretty alright for most of the more advanced healers with more special features. In this case, Gwendolyn is all about shields, so it makes sense that it's a bit higher. And we'll just take a further look at awakenings, right? So this, according to Marbucket, is a shit awakening. The first one, just deals damage to one more target, and it probably freezes one more person, but considering the stats and all that, it's pretty meh, not something you really look forward to. A2 gives her extra HP, nice, since she's, HP based healing. And I think the third awakening is probably the best for her, because it provides her with, full shield for allies around her ultimate instead of just, 50% of the max value. So that's nice. And I think beyond that, you don't really need further awakenings. I think the last one is more HP, and then this increases max HP. I think for herself, when she casts ultimate. So I think so far, kit-wise, she's a pretty unique character. But I think most of the reviews are saying that you don't actually need Gwendolyn. I mean, design-wise, she looks great. She looks like Mary, but more, I guess, decked out. Yeah, I mean, just the look-wise, of course, not skills. Those are two very different units. But I think, in theory, what I can see is that she'll probably come in handy in a lot of the late-stage campaigns. Chapter 9, where there's a lot of one-shotting heroes. The Chapter 8 stages with Calypso as well, if you're new to the game and you haven't cleared that. So I cleared all of that, so not a big deal for me. And I guess also Gear 8 too as well. That's where I can see her handy. But why I'm really eyeing her is because I have Elder. So in case you didn't know, Elder is the Northern Lord. He's the alternate to King Haas, and one very different thing about him is that his Lord bonus actually grants shielded faction allies increased attack of 20%. So I think that's why I'm really eyeing her. But if you guys have been following, you guys would have known that we screwed up last weekend. We put more diamonds than we expected because we put on the wrong banner, and I still sorely regret that. But yeah, we'll see if more rewards come in, and maybe you can try for Gwendolyn, but it's going to be pretty tough. 250 summons for her to be guaranteed. And there's also a pretty good banner going on the other end with Boris and Setram as well as Orun. So that's my take on her. I think those are the cases where she can be used, but she's not gonna be a hero that really changes what you have at the moment. I think she's nice to have, she's exclusive, but she's not gonna be a game changer. I don't see her being used in Guild Wars. Guild Wars maybe. I think that's a possible area. Running a full Northern team, right? With all the shields that she's gonna dish out, and you add in a Vortex, Valkyra, and 1 DPS with a lot. It's gonna be insane, man. So yeah, I mean, that's it for the review, guys. Gwendolyn, the healer that does shields instead of healing. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave it down in the comment section, and leave a subscribe or like to support the video. And I wish you all the best if you're going for her. That's it for the video, and I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.